lesson of bird flourishing, and in this video I would like to show you some basic exercise to get familiar with how to make bird flourishing like traditional way of master in golden age. And in this video I also recommend you to use the pencil to practice, because deep pen is sometimes hard to control when you start, and pencil is very useful to get familiar with the stroke. I used a pencil here is by Super Writers 2B pencil. This is my favorite pencil because it's not too soft and it's hard enough to make good line. You can see it on the paper. The other thing I would like to recommend you to read is the book by Ole Luffer named Ornate Pictorial Calligraphy. This contains a very specific instruction of how to make flourishing and over 150 examples. You can copy it, you follow the instruction and practice every day. This is a really good book to begin with flourishing. About the author. The author Mr. Luffer is the last principal of Zenarian College. He's a really excellent penman of all time, and this book contains his most amazing work and also the work of other master penmen in the golden age. You can see it, some beautiful design of bird flourishing in the book by his designer, and so many other, Mr. Mederas, okay, also many others beautiful design of master penman in the golden age. Of course, at the beginning of the book he show you how is the proper position and some basic exercise, and I will going to tell you in later this video, but with a pencil. Some easy to more difficult design. You can see this is the bird, from the wing, the head and tails and other flourishing like this. Okay, you can buy it from Amazon and some online store like Johnny Bookseller and paperinkart.com. It's about $10, not too much for the good book. Okay, this is the way how I hold the pen. Hold the pen firmly, yet not tightly enough to tie or cramp the hand between the thumb and the second finger, both of which should be well curved and not too much up tightly like this, just a natural curve, a little bit curve like this. Don't straight your finger, because you soon get tired when you get your finger straight like this. So naturally curve is more good way. And then the first finger, the pen holders should rest against the first finger. Just like this, and which should be held out of the rest. Get out the rest. Okay. The first joint, the little finger, should be served at the sliding rest for your hand and for all ordinary work, but it will be necessary with the execution of large work to allow the pisiform bone located in the wrist back the little finger, just like this. It helps to move your hand easily on the paper. And now I will see you the good way will make a good line on the paper. Okay, natural curve made by good position of hand more easily than the straight one. You can see if I hold like straight holders just like this when you're writing, it may be hard to make it more straight and it look less natural. So the strokes should be executed with the body at an angle about 60 degree. About 60 degree, okay? The paper should be held to the left hand. I hold my paper with my left hand and I move my finger with my right hand, just like this. You can practice this for a minute. Okay, again, your last finger is rest on the table to move your hand around, 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 just like this. Okay, this is how I hold my pen. You can see it in more angle. Okay, more natural curve, natural curve. Just practice this for some minute to feel the way of holding your pen. Okay, I see you later. Let's begin with the first exercise with bird flourishing. So to begin with, you get two straight lines. So like this. The wide of the line to each other about 1 inch. And you have to make a spiral from up to down, just like this. But in the position hand, bird flourishing. Okay, so we can do this. Let's do this. Okay, change the length of your point to the paper until you get comfortable with it, and you can make a good curve. Do it slow, very slow speed. You don't need to do it fast, but make it more curl like this. Okay, so get rid of the two lines left and right and keep practicing. You should hold the Y of the spiral the same, not just under like this. This is the wrong way I do it. Don't do that. Okay? Second exercise is a spiral, but in the other way, from right to left. Okay? Just like this. Don't make it too fast. It's more important that you can have good position of hand. Okay, so these are the first exercise, first and second exercise. The third exercise is a spiral, but a little bit different. It has a point like this. Okay, curve, point, curve, point, curve, point. Remember that you should have good position of hand. Don't pay too much attention to the curve. Then the other way. Okay. Just change the position of the pen. Okay, so this is the third exercise. Do it about 5 minutes and I will come back to you. Fourth exercise is a spiral, but from left to right. And remember that you have to hold your pen very, very good before you start this practice, because it's very important to make how your stroke look and how strong is enough to your stroke. Okay, but the stroke with the fourth exercise is a little bit thin. You have up, down, up and down, up and down, from left to right, up and down from left to right. Okay? I hold the pen like this. You can do that away. Okay, let's see this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and go on. Remember that you have to hold your pen good, in a good way, and don't pay too much attention to the curl in this lesson. Just do the way. All of the exercise is about the way you do the pen. All the way about how you move your pen around and around on the paper. Okay? And the fifth lesson is the same, but the other way. You can up first and down later in the fourth lesson, and now you can down first and up later. Do this from right to left. Okay? It may be easier than this third lesson. And similarly, you can sixth exercise. You have point and curl like this first. And the seventh exercise the other way. You have moved your whole arm. Don't just remove your wrist. Your wrist is very small size when you make good stroke. And the last exercise is the combination of two exercises above. Okay? Just like this. You have down first. Now, curl, point, curl, point, curl, point. Like this. And then you get closer. Curl, point, curl, point, curl, point. From left to right. Okay. Curl, point, curl, point, curl, point. Oh, sorry, a little bit bad curve here. So that all the exercise with the pencil. I hope you enjoy these exercise. Remember to do that at least 5 to 15 minutes a day before you go practice with the pencil and other kind of bird flourishing, especially with a deep pen. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching.